What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over some players on the auction house that you can buy right now that are really good prices and will instantly upgrade your MUT 23 team. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you are searching on YouTube for MUT 23 content, whether it's how to make coins, how to get free players, how to build your ultimate team, you found the right channel for everything. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, and turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. We're going to start with a disclaimer. I said this last week, I'm going to say it again this week. If I were you, I would put a pause on any spending. I wouldn't be out here buying cards because the Blitz promo is coming, the market is going to crash, and you're going to see a lot of cards that are much more expensive right now, and they'll be a lot cheaper in a week. But we're going to make this video anyway because some of you might be in a pinch. You might be looking to make upgrades. You need to win some MUT Champs games to finish out this competitive pass. We got a new one coming on Monday with a really good player more than likely. So we're going to help you find some cards, and we got a lot of good rental options, some players that will upgrade your squad right now, and you can recoup back the majority of your coins in a week when it's time to start buying cards for Blitz. So let's go ahead and start at quarterback with a card that you should not be buying, but I bring up Aaron Rodgers and honestly a lot of these new Harvest cards that came out a couple days ago because they're all really good and they're going to be cheap, and this is the best quarterback in the game in my opinion, not named John Elway. So he's, you know, roughly going for about 600k now if we take a look at the auction house. I also kind of want to use this as a timestamp because with the Blitz promo, likely there will be some type of Harvest bundle or pack offer, and we even saw it from part 1 to part 2 of this promo. All of the part 1 champions like RG3, AJ Brown, just to name a few, they were in this same price range for the first week that they were out at about 600k. And then we got new Harvest packs when part 2 came out, and those cards I saw, you know, AJ Brown drop as low as like 350k. They're starting to go up a little bit, but my point here is that Aaron Rodgers, Jeremy Chin, Lawrence Taylor, Randy Moss are all top tier cards at their position, some of the best meta cards in the game, and I certainly think if you're patient enough, you'll be able to get these for at least under 500k come next week. Aaron Rodgers really good. I got him on my squad, and we've been stacking and saving our coins on the No Money Spent account. This is a card I would love to pick up on that account as well. If you desperately need a quarterback for the next week or so, we got two options for you, one free, one you're gonna have to spend your coins. I still feel like this aka Steve McNair, Air McNair card is really good value for what you're getting on the field versus the price. 88 speed, 93 throw power. He gives you 92 throw on the run, 92 throw under pressure, short throw 88, mid 90, and deep 90 as well. If we take a look at the price, under 300k, 270k on Xbox, 265 on PlayStation, 276 on PC. And as far as abilities go, he gets fearless, he gets set feet lead. Those are probably two of the best abilities in the game for a quarterback. And if you don't want to spend any money on that position, you still have Josh Allen, free card from the Season 2 Field Pass, level 41. At this point, between the Harvest Field Pass, the competitive pass that's about to expire, and the new one we're going to get on Monday, and Most Feared, there's enough XP in the game for the majority of you if you've been playing the game at least on a regular basis, not even a daily basis. There's enough XP in the game right now to help you earn this Josh Allen card, and it's all free. Now on to running back, and this is going to be the first of several cards that we reference in this video that are going to be very good rental options. And what that means is that you can buy them at, you know, these prices today, but being that they're LTDs like this Nick Chubb, they quick sell for 350k. So Nick Chubb right now, 92 speed. We got a couple, you know, running backs in there like Barry Sanders and CJ2K who have 93 speed. So he's up there in the speed. He gives you 93 trucking, 94 break tackle. Very good. You're going to shed off some tackles there, make a lot of big gains with that. And if we scroll down a little bit further, he doesn't have the spin move, but he does give you 90 plus juke move with the 91 there. So I would say this is a pretty good running back. 70 catches usable as well. And if we take a look at his average price, and it is starting to go up, so I want to warn you of that. If you can find him for around 450k, I'd probably even be willing to spend 475k on him. These are good rental options, and of course you have to have the coin up front to spend. But say you buy this card at 450k, right? You use him at running back for the next week. Blitz promo comes out. Even at worst, if he drops down to about 400k, you're still going to make the majority of your coins back. And if he dips below 400k, which being that he's an LTD, he more than likely will not, you can quick sell it back for 350k. And if you spend 450 on the card, then it costs you 100k to rent him. And if you want to hang on to him longer than that, longer than the Blitz promo, you absolutely can. You would just mainly want to quick sell him in the situation where you really need some coins to go out and buy a card because maybe it dropped in price so much that you just can't pass it up. But there's a lot of really good rental options out there right now, and it starts with this Nick Chubb. One other running back I want to bring up is going to be aka LaShawn McCoy, and I should have said this with the Air McNair card, so I'll say it now with the Shady, and pretty much any aka card that's 92, 93 overall. With Blitz, there will more than likely be some type of aka pack offer, and the aka promo comes to an end in 2 weeks. And at the end of those 2 weeks, if you've been playing through your solos, you can get one of these cards for free. So I think we see a lot of these cards drop in price, but I wanted to show you the Shady card because he's already dropping right now. And I think compared to last week versus this week, it's a pretty good buy if you need him now. 92 speed, he gives you an 82 catching, so he's going to be a better receiving back than Nick Chubb was. 65 trucking, obviously he's not running people over, but 93 change of direction is super noticeable, especially if you play on next-gen consoles. 92 break tackle, and he also gives you 93 spin move and 92 juke move. So a very good receiving back. You can run the ball with him. And the pricing, I mean, he's basically dropped 100k since last weekend. He was over 400k, now he's down to 300 and sometimes under. 301 on Xbox, 299 on PlayStation, and 261 on PC. But I just want to reiterate one more time, I definitely expect this card, Air McNair, and any 92 plus aka cards to get even cheaper by next week. Here's another aka player that's so cheap and so good, in my opinion, that he still might be worth a buy right now, even before the market crashes, aka Kelvin Johnson, Megatron, 6'5" wide receiver with 91 speed, 88 catch, 89 catch in traffic, short route running at 87, mid at 91, and deep at 94. Another really good thing about this card, you know, aside from the fact that he's fast and he's 6'5", you can aggressive catch all day with him. He gets deep out elite for cheap. He also gets wide receiver apprentice for 1 AP if you power him up, and that gives you hot routes anywhere on the field, whether it's the slot, the outside, a really useful tool to help you beat man coverage, which is certainly the meta still right now. Pricing wise, if you take a look here, $198 on Xbox, $208 on PlayStation, $191 on PC. I sold this one on my No Money Spent account yesterday for under 200k. Maybe should have waited a little bit, but if you can get them under that price point, I definitely would go for it. Back to our rental options, and we got a bunch of them here in a row to go over. Dion Dawkins, left tackle from the Team of the Week promo. This is an LTD that's a left tackle. We don't see that happen often, especially in MUT 23. 92 strength, 93 awareness, 93 pass block, and 90 run block. Just overall a very good card at a very important position. The one thing to keep in mind with this card is he does not get edge protector for 1 AP, so if you're dealing with a lot of people who have edge threat and double or nothing, it's very tough to stop if you don't have edge protectors. If you've been getting by without them, then go ahead and pick up this card. He's at a good rental option. Again, you're going to have the coins to front it, but 436k, you take the 350 away from that, you're looking at under 100k to rent out this card. And for a position like this, he's probably going to be on the team for at least 2, 3, maybe even a whole month, 2, 3 weeks, maybe even a whole month. So I think for this one, if you have the coins to invest in it, it's worth a look. I'm not really sure where this LTD Alan Faneca is going to land as far as his price point goes, but it's just another one to keep in mind. Being that he's an LTD, could be a good rental option on your offensive line, just like Dion Dawkins. 92 strength, 91 awareness, 94 pass block, and 93 run block. If we take a look at the pricing, don't buy at these prices, but if he drops down to about 450k, then we're in that good 100k rental option. It's worth a look, and it's a left guard that's probably going to stay on your team. Like I said, 2, 3, 4 weeks, a full month, but at 521k, 546 on PlayStation, don't buy right now, but pay attention to the pricing. Flipping over to defense, more LTD rentals. We didn't talk about this one, but it's been out for a few weeks. Emmanuel Ogbah, left end, 88 speed. He's still one of the faster players at his position. There's like 1 or 2 people with 89 speed, one with 90 speed at defensive end, and here he is with 88. He also adds in 93 power move, 90 block shed. The finesse move isn't great at 83, but he does give you acceleration at 93 and 92 strength. Pricing wise, 415K, that's a 65,000 coin rental if you can get him at that price on PlayStation, about 431 on Xbox and 426 on PC. Also worth noting, with a card like this, he can get Edge Threat for 2 AP, Double or Nothing for 2 AP, both pretty good abilities if you're trying to get some pass rush. Same thing is going to go for Cameron Jordan with his abilities, Double or Nothing for 1 AP, Edge Threat for 2 AP, he can also get No Outsiders for 1 AP, and if we look at his pricing, he is another LTD, 406K on average on Xbox and PlayStation with the 350K quick sell. You're looking at barely over 50K to rent this card. I will show you his attributes here. He is a little bit slow compared, we just saw Agba with the 88 speed. Cameron Jordan has 86, but he does give you 91 block shed, 93 power move, and the finesse move is much better at 87, 93 acceleration, 90 strength, and 91 tackle. He's just a really good run stopper and pass rusher. And our last rental option for this video, at least, is going to be Bobby Bell. This is the LTD legend from last weekend, and we did talk about this card in last weekend's video. He's still viable for a good rental. 91 speed outside linebacker, 6'4". He gives you 91 power move, 94 block shed. So he can actually rush the passer and stop the run with those attributes, but that's not all he can do. If you scroll down a little bit further here, if you want to drop him in a zone, he's got 90 zone, so he can play the pass, he can play the run, he's a good user, he gets lurker for 1 AP, he's tall, he's fast, he can pretty much do it all, and he's 430K on PlayStation, 439 on Xbox, 450K on PC, so across all platforms right now, basically 100K or less to rent this card out right now. There are just not a lot of budget-friendly cornerbacks out there right now for me to recommend. One of them, well, we got two on the list, but one of them we were able to dig up here is going to be Gridiron Guardians Charles Woodson. He still gives you 91 speed, whereas most of the corners in the game have 92 or 93 right now. 6'1", so he provides the height, 90 man coverage, 92 zone. He's got good coverage abilities. Look at the pricing, under 200K, which is pretty fair, but I'll tell you this, more than likely, I think 100%, there's going to be some type of Gridiron Guardians blitz offer during that promo, and I could absolutely see this card dropping down into the low 100K range. So if you have this card and you can get by without him, it might be worth selling. If you've been looking to pick up this card and you don't desperately need a cornerback right now, this is a pretty good option. JC Horn is going to be option number 2 at cornerback, and you can get this one at a fair price, but you can honestly get this card for free as well, whether it's through house rules or completing your Harvest Field Pass. By the way, yesterday we did drop a video going over basically everything you should be doing right now to take full advantage of the Harvest promo to make coins, to get free players, everything. So we're going to link that video down below in the comment section as a pinned comment. Go check it out to see how you can get this card for free. But JC Horn, 6'1", 91 speed, so he gives you, decent speed again. Most of the corners, the best corners in the game right now are 92, 93, but 91 is usable. 90 zone coverage, 91 man, and he is cheaper than Charles Woodson right now. 139K on Xbox, 145 on PlayStation, and 128K on PC. But again, I can't stress this enough. More than likely, there's going to be some type of Harvest bundle offer during the Blitz promo, and these cards will likely drop down to about 100K. As far as safeties go, there's just not a lot of good, cheap options out there, unfortunately. When you think about Brian Dawkins at the free safety position, he's 6'7", 800K. At strong safety, Jeremy Chin, probably my favorite card there, but he's, 700, 800K at this point as well. But we got good news this week, so this Malik Hooker card, if you don't have it already and you need a free safety really bad, well, you can get him free on Monday. When the new competitive pass comes out early on, there will be a reward pack that's going to let you pick any one of the prior competitive pass exclusive reward cards, and if you happen to miss the Malik Hooker or this Isaiah Palamau, that's going to be your best chance to go back and get them. If you need a free safety or a strong safety, here are two free options. You can only get one or the other. If you had to pick between the two, Palamau is going to be the better card, but I know Malik Hooker, there were a lot of issues with the competitive field pass when that card was out, so you can still go back and get this card now. And if you didn't get Isaiah Palamau, like I said, he's going to be the better option of the two. I would absolutely use that free pick and pack on that. When that competitive pass drops on Monday, we'll drop a video going over the best cards out of that pack, but those are certainly two of the best that I would go after if you need help at either of those positions. And that's going to wrap it up for today. We'll be back tomorrow with the best free content in MUT 23. Be on the lookout for that. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.